I'm Paul. I'm going to walk you through. Well, I gotta say first, today is my favorite day of the year. My favorite day of the year, and the reason that is because today I got me my first watermelon of the season. Now that means, being the first watermelon of the season, I have the most amount of time between now and the end of watermelon season, which makes me very happy. I do eat a lot of watermelons. And what I'd like to do for you today is present to you what I believe is the Goodest way to cut up a watermelon. I've seen many people struggle with this, and it frustrates me usually when I watch other people cut watermelon up, because I want to get to the luscious, red meat inside, and they're busy, putzing around with the big melons. So I'm going to show you what I think is the Goodest way to do that, and I hope you enjoy it. First, the tools that we need, of course, we need a watermelon, a cutting board, and a nice sharp knife. We also use, I'll be doing this next to my sink, and in my sink I'll put a little plastic bag. You can get these at any store. You can buy them if you'd like. I would not recommend doing that though. You need well lit area, and like I said, of course, your melon. Now, quickly, this is a seedless watermelon. I do believe seedless watermelons are, well, they're really the best thing in the world. As far as the watermelon world goes, it's a small world. It's a heavy and moist world, but it's a small world. Seedless watermelon, because those seeds are great if you're outside. You can spit them on the ground, but really they just get in the way, and they slow down the watermelon eating experience. So I think this, I don't know how these watermelons breed and make more watermelon, but that's not me to know. As far as picking the watermelon, other than it being seedless, what you want to do is you want to look for one that is heavy for its size. This one right here is a little bit bigger than my head, and I don't know, that's probably maybe 8, 10, 12 pounds, 15 pounds, maybe it's 50 pounds, I don't know. And you don't know either. If you don't know really what heavy for its size means, when you get to the grocery store, pick up the watermelon over here, and then pick up a similar watermelon size over here, and the one that is heavier you go for. Also, you want to pick a watermelon that has a nice deep yellow, where it's been sitting on the ground, like a buttery, creamy kind of yellow. Now this one is sort of pale, a little bit yellow hint there, but it's pale, but it is the first watermelon of the season, and I don't expect it to be great other than it's, sort of our first one. Also, of course, wash your hands. I'll do that real briefly now, just so I can keep our watermelon eaters nice and healthy. So, how do we do this? How do we cut this watermelon up? Well, the first thing we want to do is we want to create a flat surface on the bottom, so as we slice it, it doesn't roll. And basically our approach is going to be this. We'll cut a slice in the bottom so it's nice and flat. Cut into slices here. We'll lay those slices flat on the cutting board. We'll chop around, cut off the ends, cross-cut it, make little cubes, and then we put the watermelon. Oh, of course, we need something to put the watermelon into. Today, I will be using Tupperware right there, and I'm going to move these little bunny rabbits.
We have an extra salad spinner.
Well, yeah, extra salad spinner. You can put it in a salad spinner. That works as well. So let's go to it. It naturally sort of rests here, so I will cut off my little slice right on the bottom. And there is our first cut. Oh, this is heaven right here. This is heaven in a fruit. And now cut in a number of slices. First one's usually the best, the hardest. Now this is where we're going to see what kind of watermelon we get. My favorite watermelon is one that you crack it open, and it's a rich red, and you can kind of see the sugar forming, the sugar crystals sort of like forming into these clumps of yummy goodness. And I don't see it actually happening here, but we do have a lot of seeds, immature seeds that have been stunted. So it looks good, but it looks pretty moist. So we'll see how this goes. Put this over here, and we'll begin.